Hello friends, today we are going to study the next level of the vector analysis, that is nothing but the del operator. So del operator is firstly introduced by the Hamilton. Hamilton is one of the mathematicians who introduced the concept of del operator, and according to him, the del operator, the value of the del operator is given by del is a vector and its value is given by I dava by dava x plus j dava by dava y plus k dava by dava z. So what it called? It is, let's say, equation number 1. What do you understand by the del operator? So del operator is a partial differential operator in 3-dimensional. That means the x-axis, along y-axis, along z-axis. So del operator is that is the mathematical operator which can be operated on scalar field as well as vector field. Now the del operator is denoted by this inverted triangle. This inverted triangle is also known as the del. It is known as del, or it is also known as nabla. Listen. So its value is given by I dava by dava x means what? It is a partial differentiation. Dava by dava x, j dava by dava y, k dava by dava z. So this is the value of the del operator. Now you can operate this del operator on both the fields. See, first of all we are going to see this scalar field. Scalar field. What is scalar field? What is scalar field? Scalar quantity, you know that. Scalar quantity is the quantity which only can be completely explained by its magnitude. And vector field or vector quantity is the quantity which can be explained by using scalar, that means magnitude, and direction. So now the field, scalar field, not the quantity only. Field is nothing but the surrounding, or that is the in different directions. The field, if you consider, then in each and every point is assigned by the magnitude. Let's say temperature. Let's say magnetic field or electric field. So all the electric field or magnetic field or temperature, it is assigned by only its magnitude, not it requires direction. Temperature, here what is the 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 temperature. So it can be explained only by using magnitude, and therefore this field is called as a scalar field. Now suppose that is the field is a scalar quantity, and that is the denoted by phi. Phi is equal to phi of x, y, z. So phi is the vector scalar field. It is denoted by as like a point, that is phi of x, y, z. Then when you operate the del operator on this, then it is written as del into phi, and it is called as the grad phi. Its value is given by, so you are going to write the del, first of all del, and then you are going to write the values of, that is the phi, every time. So that is the del is nothing but I dou y dou x into, that is the phi, plus j dou phi by dou y plus, you may write, that is k times dou phi by dou z. So del, when you are operated on scalar field, you will get the value. It is known as del phi. Its value is read as grad of phi, and its value is given by I dou phi by dou x, plus z, it is in direction y, dou phi by dou y, and k direction z, dou phi by dou z. So that means when the del is one of the vector. Vector whenever operated on scalar, then we get the quantity what? What the quantity we get? We get the scalar field. Is it? No, that is the vector field. So this is a vector field. Del, whenever del is operated on scalar quantity, it is a vector field because it contains I, j and k values. Is it? Now we are going to operate this del operator on vector field. What is vector field? What is vector field? Is it? That is, it is a vector field. That means vector quantity. It is vector quantity. That means to explain its total complete explanation, it needs magnitude as well as direction. So this vector field is nothing but vector quantity. So you can suppose that V bar is a vector field. V bar is a vector field. Its value, suppose that we know that is A bar is vector, B bar is vector. Similarly, V bar is one of the vector or vector field. Its value is given by IVX, JVY plus K Vz. So this is the vector. This is also vector. When you multiply this vector, then already we know that there are two types of multiplication. A bar dot B bar. This is called as, already we know that this value is called as dot product of two vectors. It produces scalar quantity. And another A bar cross B bar. It is a cross product and its value gives rise to vector quantity. Is it? So now similarly we are going to use A instead of, that is instead of A we are going to use del. Instead of B we are going to use B bar. Is it? So now first that means whenever the del is operated on vector field, we have the two quantities or two expressions, A bar dot B bar and another A bar cross B bar. So that means the first quantity it is called as, first we can write that del dot V bar, del dot V bar, and it is read as the divergence of V. Divergence of V. Its value is given by, its value, how you can calculate? That means you have to put the value of del dot product of V. V of value of V is like this. So how we can put? Like this. See, I dou phi by dou x, j dou phi by dou y plus k dou phi by dou z. This is the value of del. Now you put the dot product of value of V bar. V bar is this given, that is I Px j Py plus k Vz. So it will give rise to like this. I dot I, already we have seen that I dot I is 1. That means we can write dou V x divided by dou x, dou Vx divided by dou x plus dou Vy divided by dou y plus dou Vz divided by dou z. It is the value of del dot V or divergence of V. Because why? I dot I gives rise to 1 dV by Px divided by dx. J dot J 1 dVy divided by dy. K dot K 1 dou Vz divided by dou z. It gives the value like this. So this is the another quantity we obtain when the two vectors multiply with each other by a dot product. It produces a scalar quantity because here no I, J and K values. This is only the scalar field. So now we obtain del dot V bar is like this. So this is the scalar. We can operate one more, that is A cross B. That means del cross B. How we can operate like this? See, and here erase it. So B, second part of the vector field. Whenever del is operated on vector field, first part is like this, and second part, that means B, it is del cross V bar, and it is read as curl of V. It is read as curl of V, and its value is given by, how we can write the value? We can write the value of del, first of all, I dou by dou x, j dou by dou y, plus k dou by dou z, cross product of V, value of V, that is I Vx, j Vy, k Vz. Now, you know that the cross product produces the value that is called as the vector field, which contains I, j, k, and if you multiply a bar, like already we have calculated a bar cross b bar, this value gives rise to a determinant. So what is the determinant we have to calculate? So it is a determinant of I, j, k. Second row is dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z. Third row is value of Vx. So Vx, Vy, Vz. So this is the value of del cross V bar. So what we have seen in this lecture, see, first of all we have considered the del operator. It is a differential operator. It is a differentiation. Already we know that this is a differentiation. Value of this is differential, partial or full differentiation. But del operator is a differential operator. It is also called as the nebula. It is also called as a nebula, or it is also called as a del. It is also called del. It is introduced by Hamilton. Its value is I dou x by dou y, dou x, I dou by dou x, j dou by dou y, k dou by dou z. This operator can be operated on scalar field as well as vector field. When del is operated on scalar field, then we get this quantity. It is read as, that is del phi. It is read as grad of phi or gradient of phi. Its value is given, that is like this. So I dava phi by dava x, j dava phi by dava y, plus k dava phi by dava z. Similarly, when del is operated on vector field, it is a scalar field. You can multiply by scalar quantity and vector quantity only once. But two vectors whenever multiplied, then there are two types, one dot product and another cross product. So dot product produces del dot phi. It is called as divergence of V. It is read as divergence of V, divergence or div dot V or divergence of V. Its value is given by like this: dou Vx by dou x plus dou Vy by dou y plus dou Vz by dou z. It is the scalar quantity because it will not contain any vector quantities. So divergence of V bar. So V is any vector. Its value is given by like this. It is diverging. That means going in different directions. How much it travels or how much it decreases, it increases. Its variation is given by divergence of V. So whenever the field is diverting, its value at particular point is given by this. It is a scalar quantity. Whenever the del operator is operated on V bar using cross product, then it is called as del cross V bar. It is read as curl of vector V. Its value is given by, that is determinant of first row I, j, k, second row dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z, third row Vx, Vy, Vz. So if you solve this, that is the determinant, you will get the quantities in terms of I, j, k. So how you can solve the quantities, you know that. So that is I into dou Vz divided by dou Vy divided by dou z minus j, and you know that. So this produces a vector quantity. So this is overall about this lecture, that is the del operator and del operator operated on scalar field and vector field. In next lecture we can see that what is the significance of the multiplication of del operator on the scalar field, what is the significance of multiplication of del operator on vector field, and another, that is the cross product. We can see in the next lecture. Thank you.